So I'm trying something new today. I use these noodles. Now that I throw it away, they're a little expensive, but they're really good on their own. I mean, this though I wouldn't get the other ones, but hey, that's just my personal opinion. This is the only one I like, the teriyaki beef. But I'm gonna cook up this chicken, and then I'm gonna throw it in there. Yep. And of course, I got no fucking cups. In the fucking dryer rack. Everything I fucking do. Get water on the fucking stove because I'm not doing this over the sink because I want to show you. And then it goes in for, it says 4 minutes. You only crack half the top. Now I got, it's never ending. Every time. The dog gets right in the way and lays down right there in front of the door. Every fucking time. I love her, bud. Can't find a better place to lay. Heaven forbid. And somebody tell me what this is for. Somebody tell me what this knife is for in a knife collection. I'd like to know. Is that a turkey knife? Is that what it is or something? Stainless, my ass. It seems fucking useless, don't it? You gotta get this fat off if you're gonna be making the white breast chicken. I suppose, I could complain about anything, But at least we know it's real chicken if it's got the fat, you know what I'm saying? Pretty soon they'll be selling it us. There, she loves it, okay. Pretty soon they'll be selling it to us in cubes. You won't even know what it is, so I can't complain about buying, So, instead of making rice and all that fucking mess and disaster, I'm gonna cut this up Asian style, and I'm gonna see if it tastes good with them noodles, because them noodles are fantastic. By themselves, they're pretty great. I need to get oil too. I say it all the time. Vegetable oil is so much better than regular butter, and I never use it because it's just, this fake butter shit. Making sure to not cross-contaminate. Made a lot of videos today because I've been miserable and I'm not talking to anybody, and I'm just... Skirm made a good point too. He's like, just keep making them. That's a really good point, Skirm. They're really easy to make. Whether people watch them or not. Whether people choose to watch them or not, that's not the point. The point is, they're really fucking easy to make, these videos. And, I'll let the market decide whether or not people enjoy them or not. You know, some of them work out pretty good, and like, I'm not this really bright guy or anything, right? But sometimes I get flashes of understanding how the world operates, and it's, you know, even I can't believe it. Some of the things I say will make sense once in a while. Not particularly a lot, but once in a while. And, I was thinking about the market when I just said market, because what a market is means a bunch of people, right? Like, when you let the market decide, it's called letting the market, like the stock market, or the stock market, or you have in any market, the whole idea is that you let all the participants decide. So like a casino market, it's called the gambling market. What happens is all the sides bet. Like if you have two teams to bet, you gamble on two teams, the market itself makes the bet. There's a line that's sort of set by a computer, like within reason, like -3 or +3, like how much the team's got to win by based on their record or how good they are. But eventually the market sets its own price. That's the idea. Okay? So in a stock market, people bid it up and bid it down, and what people are willing to spend on a certain stock or whatever becomes its market value. That used to make a ton of sense when it was actually operating that way. Then it became rigged. In a regular market, the percentage of that the house keeps is only 5%, basically. 5 to 10%. That's all they make. So a casino or the stock market, or they're just taking the spread, right? The buy and sell and trade of the stock. In a fair market, they're just getting a cut, right? They're just taking a cut. And everybody was okay with that. But what do you think happened? Everybody got greedy. Stocks are average in value now. I can look it up on my phone, but it's called price over earnings or whatever. And stocks are valued now. They've just rigged the whole market. They're not letting. It's not even a market anymore. It's not operationally a market, mathematically. Because big conglomerate corporations aren't letting stock prices get, they decide how low and high they're going to be by the amount of shares they buy and sell. You don't have a real operational market, and yet it's called the market. You see how preposterous it sounds? You could have the worst news ever, like, what do you call it? SpaceX got the worst news ever. Like, they've had rockets fail. They're having, like, there's no way that their earnings, there's no reason that their earnings potential should have any real validation to why their stock is priced so high. It's all just based on market manipulation. It's that high because big time people and big time offices decide it's that high. Isn't it funny how he was hated by Trump and they were threatening to deport him and everything, and then when they couldn't kill his company, that all of a sudden everybody's friends again? You notice that? How all of a sudden it was all swept under the rug, or he was screaming that he was in the files and all that, and then all of a sudden you notice how all that went away, and now he got to introduce a new stock and become the first trillionaire because he's donating hundreds of millions of dollars to the Republican for the congressmen this year that are going up for election. Hundreds of millions, and that's a lot for a donor. Probably the most in history. The Democrats got a guy too, I forget his name, Soros. I think he breaks up near $1 billion. What you want to do, especially if you're serving it for somebody else, is get it the hell out of this container. Get it the hell out of that container so it looks more, 90% of a restaurant is just presentation, people. We had microwaves in some of the nicest restaurants I worked. We had big steel microwaves. 90% is presentation. Get it in a nice looking bowl. When you're cooking this chicken, try to get the sauce to burn a little bit on it. Get a real nice sear on the sauce. Instead of it being soupy, get a real nice sear, like browning on the outside of the chicken. So when you get the first bite, it's got a real good cooked in deep flavor. That's 90% of taking a cheap meal and making it expensive. Nice pieces of chicken like this. Nice brown flavor profile look. Like this. Get it right on there. So that was it. That's all I had to do. Let me show you the plate presentation here. Try not to burn myself. I'm always over here while the stove's hot. Tried something new here today. Clean everything while it's hot. It's so much easier. Same with at the restaurants. We always used to clean our hot tables while they're hot. It's like this. Pepper, just a little of that. Have to have it. So let's show you. Let's show you the presentation. Let's show you what it looks like. So yeah, what did that cost me? Chicken breast is probably $1 for the chicken and $1.50. It was probably more for just them cheap noodles. It's not a real market anymore, people. I played the stock market. It's not a market. It's gambling. And they got everybody because it's not gambling like it used to be. Like people used to say it in tongue in cheek, right? There used to be deception and everything always in the stock market. But it used to be tongue in cheek. Let me try this. I'm not going to lie to you either. I just wrecked another shirt. God damn it! This was a good one too. This is why I can't have white shirts. You see the speck? Whatever. Wish it would have happened to one of my other ones. This one I only wore a couple times. Still in good shape. Oh well, it's an undershirt now. This pairs perfectly together. Perfectly. I mean it, 100%. I wouldn't lie to you. This is my new go-to. Took way less time than making rice and I won't be able to wear white t-shirts. It's so good that I'm not even mad I destroyed a shirt to find out about it. Trying to get it out here. Oh, almost got it out. If you use enough water to kind of soak it in like that, almost. Awesome. Just like a restaurant. Just like a restaurant. I'm not even kidding. Restaurant quality. The last thing I want to do is slip and burn myself on this. 8 out of 10. The teriyaki with the burnt in flavor I put on the chicken is just... And I didn't know it was going to be this good when I did it. It was just off a whim. Because we're broke, and when you're broke, you come up with ideas. I can assure you, if this was delivered to you at a restaurant, you wouldn't know whether or not it was made for $2 in somebody's kitchen and they just brought it over next door. You wouldn't know. And having that white meat in a sauce like this, instead of having it drier on rice, really soaks up the juiciness instead. Because with just the noodles alone, it's not enough. You need to have some chicken. I say it over and over again. But, so anyway. I hate the word market because none of it's real. It's not real market anymore. In the original market, before all the fraud, there was a little bit of... There wasn't even... now you can short stocks. That didn't come about until, was it the 90s or something? Or I don't even know when. There was always manipulation. There's always going to be manipulation, but it is fucking outrageous now. These companies aren't even, there's no value at all in the company. How is SpaceX going to bring you value? By what? Sending rockets? How? Somebody explain that to me. There's no, they don't build spaceships and sell them. There's no value in it. Tesla's a negative earnings company if it wasn't for the breaks they get from the government. None of it matters to you and me. If you can afford a pile of Tesla shares or SpaceX shares, you're in a different tax bracket altogether. Tesla's probably a couple $100 or $300 a share or something. SpaceX will be there too. Like the Dow Jones is 20,000 or something. Well, yeah, give me 100 of them shares. So it really has nothing to do with us anymore. Us peons. Fantastic. You seen what I used? Just white meat chicken. That sauce I showed you I always use is the best in the world. You cook a little bit of a glaze onto that chicken. Listen, look at me. It's to die for. Because I love her. She gets to partake in all the activities and cuisine. Eat your food. You like it? What do you think? We're trying to get a rating here, actually. Ooh. That's what she does with soup. She pulls it out and stuff. She's so silly. She's making a big fucking mess.